Paris Pokemon Go Fest is the final Go Fest, and we're gonna come out here with the tips, the tricks, the strategies to make sure you guys don't miss out on everything in Paris in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. And before we jump into the video, guys, we did get this from Pokemon Go. Look at this. This thing is awesome. And unfortunately, I will not be making it to Paris. The original plan was for me to be in Paris, obviously, as I have this. Unfortunately, due to some situations, we are not going to be in Paris. So here is going to be what is in the box welcoming us into Paris, Pokemon Go Fest. Let's go ahead and take this off somehow. However this comes off. There you go. Pokemon Go Fest, pretty cool. All right, we have ourselves a Pokemon Go balloon, which we obviously don't want to let that fly away right here. What else do we have inside? We have ourselves a Volcanion plush. That's legendary, okay? We already got that one. Let's see what else we have inside. Looks like we have, ooh, Pikachu. What could you go wrong with Pikachu? And then it looks like we have flags of every team in Pokemon Go. So we have the, obviously, Valor team, the yellow team, Instinct, and blue's not even here, guys. Sorry, I'm just kidding. We also have the blue team right there. So whichever flag you guys want to fly for your team colors. And then finally, we have ourselves some Ditto stickers. Well, wait, we got more than just Ditto. We got Ditto, we got ourselves, it looks like, yeah, love, kind of Valentine's thing with the Dino and the Furfro, and then we have the Pikachu, Happiny, Sylveon, and then back to the Ditto stickers. Last but not least, we have ourselves some postcards. Nice. And then finally, we have ourselves a Go Fest bracelet. So for Paris, this is what you're gonna get. So the main difference between Paris and the other Go Fest is one of the featured Pokemon. So in Osaka, we had Drampa. In New York, we had the Bombardier, and then in Paris you have the Sandile. So if you guys have not got shiny Sandile, this is the time for you to be able to get one. Exciting times for us to be able to get Sandile if you guys do not have one and you're just done hatching 12-kilometer eggs. But also don't forget, we are getting the unknowns, we are getting the Pikachus with the conductor hats, and we are getting the train phalanx as well. So there's tons of things going on besides just this feature Pokemon, and I just want to put two things out there, well, three things. Number one, if you guys want the graphic at the Trainer Club with 2 Bs for the Paris graphic, that's gonna have the wallpaper for everything. Number two, if you guys want more raids, you wanna jump on my friends list, make sure to check in the pinned comments below, jump into the Patreon if you want the premier raid access, because remember, you can start making friendship with people for Go Fest Global that is going to have unlimited raids as of right now that I understand. And then finally, guys, I will not be making my way into Paris. Unfortunately, there's some things that came up and I'm half tired where it's just like, man, do I need to do another Go Fest for the third time? The answer was no, and that's why I will not be there. Originally thought I was gonna be doing some things for Pokemon Go, but I am not, so I will not be in Paris. I will make it up to you whenever I'm in Europe next, for sure. So now let's get into the tips, because remember, we are going to Pokemon Go Fest. Remember, you chose a park in Friday morning or Saturday afternoon, whichever the afternoon or morning time, so you guys are gonna be able to play that. The other half, you can play City Play. If you don't like the park, it's not spawning well, like in New Jersey, I suggest you guys just go in, get the research done, and leave. You can do that at any time. Don't feel like you are obligated to stay in the park. Oftentimes, I've heard that City Play gets a little bit better spawns. So, it's gonna start on Friday at 9 a.m., it's gonna go to 6 a.m., and it's gonna go each and every day, 9 to 6. Hopefully you guys did purchase the citywide add-on. It is 100% worth it. As far as the in-game exclusives, we have event themed Pokemon. We have increased chances of encountering shiny Pokemon, half hatch distance, special research leading to the Volcanion. Remember, Volcanion 100% IV will be $15.55 for all you guys. Event themed stickers from Pokestops and gifts, 2-hour lore modules, habitat themed collection challenges, 3 surprise encounters in Go Snapshot every day, and 2 times catch candy. And then additionally, you're gonna get 9 free raid passes, 6 special trades per day, decrease Stardust costs for special trades, open up to 40 gifts per day, and feature attacks available. Okay, so as far as the feature attacks, the understanding that I have is that I know it's Conkeldurr, or at least it was in New Jersey. Number 2, it is going to be Metagross. So those 2 are the Pokemon that I understand have the special attacks. Please test this before you get 100% IV, a good shiny, to evolve before you do so. So we got that cleared out of the way. And before we get to the event, remember guys, there's a couple things I suggest. Number one, long sleeves are your best friends with a hat. And if you guys don't have a safari hat with a brim around it, I have everything in the pinned comments. Please make sure to put a towel or a shirt over your neck because you guys will be getting a lot of sun exposure. I don't want you guys to have weird tan lines and things like that. So please make sure to cover up. It's the only real way for you guys to be protected. Number two, I suggest a camelback. I will also put it in the pinned comments because the camelbacks, you can put water in them, you can carry them around. They have a little bit extra space to be able to carry things. Very, very effective. As far as shoes go, Ultra, A-L-T-R-A, but you have to have them beforehand. So more than likely, you guys probably will not be getting brand new shoes, but they have wide toe boxes. They make your feet feel amazing when you walk. That's awesome. Also, bars, Go Macro. I suggest you guys get some Go Macro bars or some organic, low glycemic index, so low in the sugar count as far as these bars that go with you guys. Battery packs are very important. I prefer Anchor or Rav Power, extremely effective battery packs. And then also, please make sure that you guys are just ready to go. You pace yourselves. You have a little bit of the minerals in your water to help replenish as you're sweating out some of your salts. You're ready to go. You need to have your bag cleaned out and ready to go. You want to have as many Ultra Balls and Great Balls as possible. You want to have a modded plus if you can, so you can auto throw Great and Ultra Balls. And then finally, you have your bag cleaned out from Pokemon. You go through your old com days. Do you need these shinies? Do you have these? Are they going to be useful in the future? Does anybody ask you for the lucky trades? Remember, 2019s are guaranteed lucky if you don't have 35 guaranteed lucky cent trades. So if you are going to be looking at a shiny Spectrum, let's say you have Squirtles, the newest Squirtles are the ones to transfer away. The older Squirtles, even 2020 and 2021, if you have 23, 24s that you can transfer before the old ones, they're going to get more and more valuable because each year the game goes on, they're adding 10, it looks like, additional guaranteed special trades to your account. So please make sure to keep those old shinies, especially legendaries and valuable ones that people ask for, as a part of the game. So that's everything you need to know about this. Let's talk more about the event. For the Egg Enthusiast add-on, we have quarter egg hatch distance, 3 times hatch XP, candy, and Stardust. Don't overlook this, guys. Go into the event with 12-kilometer eggs. It's extremely effective. It helps out tremendously. It's going to give you on a star piece with that Egg Enthusiast around 250,000 Stardust. It is not something to look over. The Raid Lover, we're going to have up to 18 daily raid passes per day, additional 5,000 XP from raids, 6 additional candy, and 3 additional XL candy for trainers level 31 and up. And for the citywide add-on, event-themed Pokemon appearing in the wild, increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, up to 6 special trades per day, half Stardust cost, half hatch distance, up to 9 daily raid passes, and event-themed field research. So guys, the city play is always worth it. I highly suggest you guys do so. Even if you guys are just around, you know, exploring or whatever that situation is in Paris, guys, what you can do is you can connect an auto catcher. You can put the auto catcher on and you can let it get yourself some shinies as long as you're just doing bag maintenance and making sure you have enough of these. Remember, party play is your biggest friend. You can jump into a party. You guys can put on 4 items each. You get 2 for the price of 1 from the items cost. Don't overlook that. It helps out tremendously. So now you have everything gone. You're ready to go. Remember, active stretching, guys. If you can do so, please make sure when you're doing active stretching, we are not passively stretching. We are not bending over and touching our toes. We are actively running our joints through ranges of motion. We can go forward and back with our hips. We can go side to side for abduction, adduction, and then we can go circular movements as well for our hips. If we can do each and every one of those, we can do it with our ankles as well. Rotate our ankles to the right and to the left and do a little bit of jump squats. Get yourself ready for the day. You know, whatever you're going to be doing, you want to actively engage your muscles before you go out there and get it. As far as passive goes, at the end of the day, you do passive stretching. After your muscles are done for the day, you want to get them a little bit of lengthening going on. That is the most effective way to stretch or warm yourself up, get yourself engaged and ready for the day to be able to go. Remember, we are getting spawns for unknowns. They're going to be attracted to the incense, and then on every hour for 2 minutes, you can get unknowns. What you can do, let's say that you find a Vanillite somewhere and it's a shiny. You're like, I don't need another shiny of Vanillite. You can wait until, if it's close and it's not a lower spawn, you think you're confident that it's going to be sitting there until it goes over 2, that Pokemon will replace more than likely with a shiny potential unknown. There's a couple unknowns that can't be shiny, including the W will not be shiny. There's also a chance that it changes over into another Pokemon that could not be shiny, something like a Wiglet, but more than likely it's going to change over into an unknown. That's a strategy for you guys to be able to get more shiny unknowns and less shiny Pokemon that you do not need. So that's a great one, and it starts at 9, 10, 11. It does not happen at 6 for 2 minutes, even though that would be cool to end the day with a grand finale. And then remember, you can get your 2 research going on, so there's going to be a 9-stage research. As soon as you get to the park, figure out what side of the park you're on, know the habitat, get through that first page of research. The second page is going to give you 4 options. You're going to have to go through each and every habitat. So start in the habitat you're at and make your way through the park. You want to do the habitat and the collection challenge by catching everything in that section and work through the park so that if you do want to leave early, you can. The Volcanion one can be done outside. Also, choosing the sword or the shield. Here's the thing, whichever one you have that you want to max out more, please do that. If you don't have one, I would go with Zacian because it's a little bit stronger in an attacker and it goes higher in the CP, so it's a little bit more of a cool factor. The Zamazenta, amazing Pokemon, doesn't get quite as high as far as CP. Remember, when rating, 2188 is going to be the 100% IV or boosted. In cloudy weather, it's going to boost both of these Pokemon to 2735. Once they're change happens with Ironhead, you do not need an Elite TM. I did say you did at one point, you do not. You can regular TM it until you get Ironhead, and then you can go through the form change. You're only going to be able to get 1,000 after the event. In Global, we will be able to raid for more energy. So please make sure to have which one you choose, and don't fret if you end up getting a hundo from something else. Eventually, you will be able to have that energy, and that's going to be 2 weeks basically from today. So be ready, active, and ready to get it. So those are the strategies that are going to get you the best. Run through, play really hard, have your incense on, have your star piece on, have your lucky egg on, especially if you're raiding a lot. And as far as the mega goes, if you need more fairy type, I would say Altaria is a great mega because it's going to cover all the dragon types for the Turtonators and the Druddigons. If you want a fighting type, you can go over, I suggest the Lopunny because it will cover all the normal spawns such as Spinda if you want additional XL candy. So those are the 2 ones that I go through. And then if you want something additional, we did have Bombardier when we were out here. So what my choice was Pidgeot because I got Bombardier, and then I also got the Spinda. So whichever one you're kind of going after, if you're going to do a ton of raids, focusing on Zamazenta and Zacian, not the biggest deal because of that additional 3 XL candy. I would prefer that you focus on spawns of things that you don't really have. I have way too much Sandile XL candy, so I would focus elsewhere. I do like the Dragons, the Druddigon, the Turtonators. Those ones are rare, and then figure out which else matches up for you guys. There's 3 megas that you can potentially use. And then we have Hawlucha. It cannot be shiny, but it can come from research. And before we get into the spawns, remember the snapshot every day for the Fan Rotom cannot be shiny, but it is something to add to the decks. So as far as our habitats, we have the Ancient Temple with Rhyhorn, Sableye, Duskull, Chimecho, Skorupi, Drillbur, Archon, Gothita, Golett, Rufflet, Phantump, Jangamo-o, and Grievard, as well as Sandile. As far as meta attackers, we do have the Rhyhorn that does help going into Rhyperior. It does have the Shadow out, so that one having additional XL candy. As far as Stardust boost, remember, Chimecho is one of your biggest friends, as well as Sableye. Both of those Pokemon are going to give you additional Stardust every time you catch it, so don't overlook it. If you're getting additional Golden Raspberries, use it on these Pokemon. Como-o in the Ultra League is ranked 94 at a 0, 11, 14, and in the Master League it's ranked 102. And then next we're going to have the Carnival grounds. Here you can find Heracross, Teddiursa, Slugma, Scraggy, Solosis, Vanillite, Bullfrillish, Elgium, Dewpider, Togedemaru, Citadel, the new shiny Frigibax, and the rarer Turtonator spawn. But don't forget guys, in the eggs you will be able to get Turtonator. The Ursaluna is ranked 70 in the Master League. Jellicent in the Great League is ranked 11 at a 114-14 and 16 in the Ultra League at a 614-15. Araquanid is going to be ranked 24 in the Great League at a 010-15. Togedemaru in the Great League is going to be ranked 29 at a 013-13. And Baxcalibur is going to be ranked 106 in the Master League with Ice Fang, Avalanche, and Dragonclaw. In the Noble Fields, we're going to have Galarian Farfetch, Dunsparce, Timber, Carablast, Shelmet, Ponyard, Whiteflower Flabebe, Skiddo, Fomantis, Squovet, Wooloo, Phalanx, and Smoliv, as well as some rarer Druddigon. Kim Gambit in the Master League is going to be ranked 91, 15, 15, 15. In the Ultra League, Florges is going to be ranked 51 at a 0, 14, 15. In the Master League, ranked 22
all 15s.
Then finally, we have the Sunken Treasure. Here, we're going to be able to find Totodile, Corphish, Finneon, both blue and red striped Basculin, Inkay, Binacle, Skrulp, Clauncher, Carbank, Wimpod, Sandygast, Wiglet, and the rarer Rockruff.
Feraligatr is ranked 22 in the Great League, 0-11-13. In the Ultra League, ranked 21 at a 1-15-14. Malamar in the Great League ranked 70 at a 2-14-14. In the Ultra League, ranked 42 at a 3-15-15. Dragalge is ranked 60 in the Great League at a 0-15-13 and 35 in the Ultra League at a 1-15-15 at level 50. Carbank is going to be ranked 19 in the Great League at a 5-15-15. Glisopod ranked 5 in the Great League at a 0-8-15. In the Ultra League, ranked 13 at a 1-14-15.
So there's everything that you guys need to know for those spawns. Make sure to get out there, target what you want. Also, we are going to have Spindas spawning as well. The Spindas in the Ancient Temple will be 6, Carnival Grounds will be 2, Sunken Treasure will be 4, and Noble Fields will be 7. And then don't forget about the Inteleon in Gmax. 1693, this one does come with a background as well, which is super cool. If you guys have somebody that you want, you can save in New York for somebody over there and you can make that happen. Also, this Pokemon is going to give you a ton of Stardust, and it's going to be in around town lobbies of 100. In the park should go all the way to 1000, so it should be relatively easy to come and take down. 1693 is the 100% IV. Remember, it does not get affected by the weather conditions. The Pokemon that you do want to use are going to be electric and grass types. So as far as the electric, you can go in with the Gmax Toxtricity, you can go in with the Gmax Blastoise, and you can also go in with the Gmax Rillaboom. All three of those will be great ones to be able to use, and if you want an ultra tank in there, Blissey is a good way to go, as well as the Snorlax. But main attacker is going to be the Rillaboom going in against this Pokemon, so if you do have one, like myself, we might want to max it out. And then looking through some of the tasks, remember, catch 10 different species of Pokemon can be a Pikachu encounter, 402. Hatch an egg, looks like it is going to be the Train Links. In the Ancient Temple, catch 10 Pokemon, can be Sandile. In the Carnival Grounds, catch 10 Psychic type, can be Turtonator. In the Noble Fields, catch 10 Grass type will be Druddigon. And then in the Sunken Treasure, catch 10 Water type will be Rockruff. And then if you want to look through the research, remember that they are all pretty much the same as the past. You want to go through 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be getting you through all the different types of habitats. 7 will get you through here. In stage 8, you're going to get the Volcanion at 15-15-5, and stage 9 is going to be locked. As far as the hero journey, you just need to get it complete. You can do that by just being outside or inside the park. So enjoy yourself, guys. That is going to be Paris. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I wish I could be there with you. Can't wait to see all the wins. Can't wait for Global coming soon. Love you guys. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.